till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. One West till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. They ain't scaring me. Rip the soul out of Pharisee. Speaking heresy, it get you fucked up apparently. It's like they daring me. I said chill, they ain't hearing me. They ain't listening. Every bar nitroglycerin. Hit your heart, bring it back to start, make you live again. Get them dividends or we start getting ignorant. I be on that soldier shit. I told you shit phenomenal. Novelty a domino. So what you suckers trying to do? Rhyming comical. Guess it's funny until I'm bombing you. Bring apocalypse to them pussy niggas that's popping shit. Team my all-stars, I coach them up like I'm Popovich. Fuck the politics and the lobbyists and apologists. They vagina, so we gon' check them like gynecologists. It's kinda obvious how the situation is ominous. The way I vomit this and regurgitate for the audience. They start applauding this cause the competition is fraudulent. From the era where niggas smoke you up like a parliament. The flow been stupid, shit has gotten retarded since. All the dominance of one West rising to prominent. Cause I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. They want a nigga quiet, mute my maneuvers, but I ride like I got group pies for Uber. Rhymes hard like they've been viewed by Medusa. 9 milli Luger, 17 in the Ruger. Only need a few to sit up in your medulla. Obligata for the regatta, niggas wildin', they win every dollar. They riding by black Impalas, let the semi holler. A showstopper, been this proper since the teeny bopper. But now I'm going on my Patron, a premium of vodka. I put extensions on the Glock, modified the chopper. The war heavy, war ready, and that's working mama. No marijuana, say I got the loudest silence on it. When I'm up on it, ain't no rapper do it like I do it. A lot of spitties and writers, but when they eat on, none of them can get to the fire around with me. And I had them niggas spin like a tire, down the deep. And I'm still dope as a piper. Every bar burn hard like a spoon with a lighter. Fuel igniter, I'm winning, coming through with the title because U.P.K. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me.
This for my yeah, this for my people. This for my people. This for my people. Yeah, this for my people. Put the white man, 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 put the white man. Painted by the Spanish, did a whole lot of damage. Shit was outlandish, bags got branded. Split up all the families, then shipped across the Atlantic. So many died from the famine. Threw the dead bodies overboard, sharks ate them like salmon. I know you can't stand it. I spit the truth, goddammit. Big business got managed, dig it double back. Came to pick up all the blacks. Whips beat up our back, we never got to relax. Pretend to set us free, but dig it double back without a crack. The type of game that you play, hey, to keep it real, I ain't going for it. Beat a couple court cases, had a warrant for it. Told my mama if I ever did time, I'ma raise up the whole yard. Had my lawyer like, oh Lord, district attorney added more charges. No problem, I ain't tripping. Thumbing through the scriptures. Muhammad said the Lord with your boy, that's a small issue. Bounce back out the rebound. U.P.K got the heat now. They done let me off the leash now, teaching in the streets now. A part of Lost Tribe South, but it started in the East now. Look, this for my people. This for my people. Yeah, this for my people. This for my people. This for my people. Yeah, this for my people. Put the white man, 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 put for my people. This for my people. Yeah, this for my people. This for my people. This for my people. Yeah, this for my people. Put the white man, 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 put.
Cops wanna kill me cause I'm black. Ops wanna drill me cause I'm black. Can't get no job cause I'm black. She wanna fuck me cause I'm black. Her dad don't like me cause I'm black. But she Hispanic so she black. Ain't got no time for none of that. Bitch, I'm a Jude, so I'm black. Cops wanna kill me cause I'm black. Ops wanna drill me cause I'm black. Can't get no job cause I'm black. She wanna fuck me cause I'm black. Her dad don't like me cause I'm black. But she Hispanic, so she black. Ain't got no time for none of that. Bitch, I'm a Jude, so I'm black. I can't fight the cops and the ops. Toting blocks, heavy on the block. While the crack tucked in the sock. Instead help the ones I love. We was on the block for the grub. If you from my side, then it's love. Wanted big knots, busting out the jeans. But we was hurting all the fiends. Without that crack, he was just like me. Dirty nigga from the concrete. But the white man dealt the sand. So we eating up the trash can. People ride by. Don't extend a hand, cause to them, this an average black man. So for him, that's why I gotta make it. I ain't talking rap. Before the slave ships, I'm one of a kind. Y'all can't take it. I can never leave my spot vacant. Cause I'm black. I see crowns and I take it cause I'm black. I never been in no spaceship, but I know a UFO when I see it. I know that it's gonna come when I need it. I put faith in God more than Bible reading. So I don't play that shit. Address him when you see him. Cops wanna kill me cause I'm black. Ops wanna drill me cause I'm black. Can't get no job cause I'm black. She wanna fuck me cause I'm black. My dad don't like me cause I'm black. But she Hispanic, so she black. Ain't got no time for none of that. Bitch, I'm a Jude, so I'm black. Cops wanna kill me cause I'm black. Ops wanna drill me cause I'm black. Can't get no job cause I'm black. She wanna fuck me cause I'm black. My dad don't like me cause I'm black. But she Hispanic, so she black. Ain't got no time for none of that. Bitch, I'm a Jude, so I'm black. Learn to flip pennies cause I'm black. Know about semis cause I'm black. Yeah, in the hood, we was strapped 10 toes down. We wear sats. Substitute Israelite with black. And you gotta guess where I'm at. I be with the priest chilling hard. Right on Malcolm X Boulevard. To you niggas, to me the stars. Everything about my life is hard. But I'll never fold, play my cards. You want beef? What's the cause? Watch your mouth, I hit hard. Back up for you need gauze. Everything you say, mad pause. Every move I make is within them laws. And I've been the boss cause it's beneficial. Ask the enemy, I've been official. If not for weed, I've been the official. Homie, I understand why you smoke. Been depressed in slave boats. But the Bible is the cheat code. Far blunts don't need those. Brotherhood is life's cheat code. Like cops wanna kill me cause I'm black. Ops wanna drill me cause I'm black. Can't get no job cause I'm black. She wanna fuck me cause I'm black. My dad don't like me cause I'm black. But she Hispanic, so she black. Ain't got no time for none of that. Bitch, I'm a Jude, so I'm black. Cops wanna kill me cause I'm black. Ops wanna drill me cause I'm black. Can't get no job cause I'm black. She wanna fuck me cause I'm black. Her dad don't like me cause I'm black. But she Hispanic, so she black. Ain't got no time for none of that. Bitch, I'm a Jude, so I'm black. I don't gotta buy J's cause I'm black. I don't play 2K just cause I'm black. Fought my whole life cause I'm black. But I left his eye blue and black. Ain't got a trap cause I'm black. Ain't got not one face tat. But I'm still getting profile, cause I fit these crackers profile. Scruffy beard with the dark skin, baggy sweats with the butter Timbs. So they know they can't butter him, so they rather jail cell muzzle him. If you touching him, ain't just comfort him, cause I'm a law keeper, a peace bringer, no tranquility, a peace bringer. Deuce in the street sweeper, covers flip, I be spicing shit. But gunned I would die in the icy wrist, that showed in my chest ain't for blocking shit. Touch me, I'm all when you blocking shit, cause I'm black, you think I gotta cock the fifth? Well, that's a stereotype, that's accurate, cause crackers laying niggas in these cold streets and then telling my brother he gotta beef for me. Cops wanna kill me cause I'm black, ops wanna drill me cause I'm black. Can't get no job cause I'm black. She wanna fuck me cause I'm black. My dad don't like me cause I'm black. But she Hispanic, so she black. Ain't got no time for none of that. Bitch, I'm a Jude, so I'm black. Cops wanna kill me cause I'm black. Ops wanna drill me cause I'm black. Can't get no job cause I'm black. She wanna fuck me cause I'm black. My dad don't like me cause I'm black. But she Hispanic, so she black. Ain't got no time for none of that. Bitch, I'm a Jude, so I'm black. So I'm black.
We put a tidal wave of emotion upon the back burner. Coming up in this truth, you suffer like a Nat Turner. Terrence Crutcher ain't the first or the last of the black murders. Anybody trying to water you down, they lack the fervor. This the school of the hard knocks. We hard rocks, come with that smooth talk slick. You get your heart operated on your mind. It's what the Christian church made it on all the lies. And that white man you keep waiting on to fall out of the sky. Nothing but watery eyes.
Yeah, what's going on, Israel? I am preaching General Hazayan live with U.P.K. of the Hebrew Speak. Here today, rather, the topic I said I was going to bring you about having strength for the Lord. But first, before we even get started, Mariah, give me Zephaniah 2:1, and then give me Ephesians the 4th chapter, verses 4 and 5, or 4 and Ephesians the 4th chapter. All right? The two scriptures we always open up with. All right. So we're going to talk about strength today, y'all, and get it in with strength, all right? and why we need the strength of the Lord, okay? Yes, we're looking for. Yeah, I mean. Yeah. Yep. Let me know when you got it, brother. Everybody go to Zephaniah 2:1, and Ephesians the 4th chapter, verses 4 to 5.
Zephaniah chapter 2, verse 1.
Go ahead.
Gather yourselves together.
The Lord is saying to come together. When he says, gather yourselves together, now who is he talking to? Go ahead.
Gather together, O nation not desired.
Black, Hispanic, and you are the nation that's not desired. You understand me? That's talking about you. Unless they can pull something from you that they want for themselves. But you are the nation that's not desired. You understand me? And the Lord's saying to gather together. How does he want you to come together? Now go to the book of Ephesians, the 4th chapter, verses 4 and 5, brother. Mm-hmm. You got to understand, the Lord is telling us to come together. A lot of brothers and sisters out here waking up to the knowledge of the Israelites, right? But the problem is you come in here thinking you can do it the way a democracy does it. Yeah, and that's not how the Lord said for it to be. The Lord wants you to come together, yes, but there's a certain way he wants you to come together. And we got to make sure we do it the way the Lord said for it to be done, not the way we want to do it. It's not a democracy, man. It's not. It's the Most High's way, and that's it. No other way, all right? So when you're ready to write, give me the book of Ephesians, the 4th chapter, verses 4 and 5.
God, in the book of Ephesians.
You want mine? I give mine.
I got
the small print. Well, listen, man, it's a nice print right here. You can take nice big one if you want, man. Right there. All right.
We in the book of Ephesians, chapter 4, verse 4.
Go ahead.
There is one body.
There's what?
One body.
There's one body. There's not many different bodies, but one body. That body's in the I.S.U.P.K. Started in 1969. Go ahead.
And one spirit.
One spirit of the Lord. The Lord said he had man of war. The Lord want that warfare spirit inside of you. One spirit. Go ahead.
God. Even as ye are called, and one hope of your calling.
Go ahead.
One Lord.
One what?
One Lord.
Yahweh is his name. The biblical breakdown say the Lord's name is Yahweh. His son is Yahweh Shai. Go ahead.
One faith.
One doctrine. That's the faith of the doctrine. Not many different doctrines, but one doctrine. Go ahead.
One baptism.
One way to get clean. Baptism is not being dunked in water. Baptism is getting clean with the word of the Lord. Go ahead.
One power.
One power on the earth, man. Yahweh in the Hebrew. Go ahead.
And Father of all.
All right. Is that it?
Who is above all and through all and in you all.
There you go. Now, with that being said, let's get into the reasons why you need strength. Right? You sure you don't grab this big Bible, man?
I got the 16 and 11.
Sure. We're going to be going back and forth kind of quick. You know what I mean? Huh? That's the big one right there, brother. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's the big one there, baby. We want that apocrypha. We grab the apocrypha too. All right? But we're going to be going back and forth kind of quick. You understand? Back and forth kind of quick. All right? Strength. The reasons for needing strength. I said last week we're going to the topic of having strength, right? Everybody go to Matthew, the 10th chapter, verses 34. We're going to take it to 39. Let me get it with you, all right?
So Matthew 34.
No, Matthew 10. Sorry, Matthew, the 10th chapter for everybody. Verse 34 to 39. Let me know over there, brother.
Book of Matthew,
chapter 10 and 39.
You need the strength of the Lord and get through these times, man. To fight that battle, we got to fight. And stay strong in His truth. Go ahead.
Oh God. He that findeth his life shall lose it.
Say it again.
He that findeth his life shall lose it.
No, it's not 34, is it?
Oh, 34.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 34.
Mm-hmm.
Think not that I am come to send peace on earth.
The Lord ain't, when Christ came, He ain't come to bring peace on earth like how everybody say. That's a lie. It's not the truth, man. Christ's going to tell you what He came to do. And when you hear what He came to do, you need that strength from the Lord to be able to endure during these times. Go ahead.
Oh God. I came not to send peace, but a sword.
Send what?
I came not to send peace, but a sword.
Don't everybody say Christ came to send peace? On earth, nah. He came to bring a sword. That sword gonna represent division. He gonna separate you from this world, man. And you gonna need the strength. You know what I mean? That He displayed and showed, that blueprint He gave you to be able to fight to make that change. Keep on reading.
God, verse 35. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father.
That's what's gonna happen. Now you wanna know why you always going at it with your family? Here you go. You're beefing with your family? Here you go. You had variance with the father. Go ahead.
And the mother against her mother.
Go ahead.
And the daughter against her mother.
There you go. You come to the truth, your mom hate the truth. You in a cult, you in this, that, and the other. We ain't raised you this way. Especially when they hear about a man having more than one wife. Oh, Lord, it's the end of the earth then. That variance against your pop and against your mom. That's your family. The Lord is separating you from them. He calls it a prison. That's that sword. He's separating you from them. And you need the strength to be able to fight in the door. You understand? Go ahead.
And the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law.
See, that's what's going to happen, man. That's all that family structure what it's talking about. The Lord comes to separate you from all those things. Go ahead.
Verse 36.
Go ahead.
And a man's foes shall be they of his own house.
Let me tell you something. When you want to know why you beefing in your crib, here you go right now. Why you beefing with your family? This is it right here. And you got to have the strength of the Lord. You need that milk scriptures to be able to stand. You know what a milk is? Milk is, when all the ladies, you know about this here, all the sisters and brothers, you know too as well. When you have a child, the child is first born and needs milk. Why? The milk is the foundation for that baby to give it the strength it needs, nutrition. A lot of women breastfeed, some use the Similac, but nonetheless, the milk is still there for the baby to get a solid foundation in life. Without that, the baby done. Same thing with you in the truth. You're going to need milk scriptures, man. You're going to need milk scriptures to get you strong in the truth. To build you up, to fortify you, to give you a solid foundation. This class tonight on strength is going to be that solid foundation. And it's something you're going to always fall back on. When hard times come, then they come. When that beef with that family come, because it's going to come, you can use this as something to fall back on. You understand me? As something to have inside your chest, you know what I mean, for the Lord to be able to deal with you and get you right. And to be able to fight them demons that's going to come at you. To get you to pull away from the truth. To get you to pull away from what the Lord is trying to give you. Keep on reading, brother.
Verse 37. He that loveth father or mother more than me.
Let me tell you something. If you make a mistake and put anybody over this truth, go ahead.
Is not worthy of
You ain't worthy of Christ, man. You're not. It's simple. You can't put nobody over this truth. Your mama, your daddy, your grandmama, your auntie, anybody, your children, nobody comes before this truth. The Lord said, if you do that, you ain't worthy of him. And what does it mean to be worthy of him? Meaning, this is the reason why he's saying what he's saying. When Christ came, he died for your sins to give you a shot back to the Father. Because if not, we would have been totally cut off. Christ is coming with a shot back to the Father for the nation of Israel. Now, here's your chance. But if Christ give you that shot and you put your father, mother before Christ, you ain't worthy of Christ. You ain't worthy of the things he want to give you. Go ahead.
God. And he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me.
Let me tell you something. You go ahead and mess around and put them kids before the truth. You're going to lose them kids. I'm tell you right now. You're going to lose them kids and you're going to lose Christ and the things he came to give you. You're going to lose it. Go ahead and think you can do it your way and see what happens. Christ telling you right now, it's simple. Don't put nothing before me. Your mother, your father, your kids, finances, a job. Don't put nothing before the Lord, man. Because if you do, you're going to be in a losing end. Go ahead.
Verse 38. And he that taketh not his cross and followeth after me is not worthy of me.
If you get up in this truth and walk this walk, like how Christ walked this walk. When Christ walked the earth, he did everything the Lord said do. He's perfect. And to be perfect simply means this. To follow the Lord that follow the Bible. You can be perfect. The Bible says, be ye perfect as I am perfect. What does that mean? Now it's time for you to do the things the Lord said do in the Bible. Period. Go ahead.
And is not worthy of me. He that findeth his life shall lose it.
Say it again.
He that findeth his life shall lose it.
If you want to do things your way, you want to lose in it. That's what that means. Period. If you want to do things how you feel and what you think, you done. It's over. It's done dead. Go ahead.
God. That was in verse 39. And he that loseth his life for my sake shall find it.
If you are now going to say, you know what, man? I'm going to drop all this for Christ. You understand? You're going to save your life. And the life of your kids. Because let me tell you something about kids. This is like when you was a child. And your mommy and daddy had you doing certain things. They had you go to Christian church. You saw the hypocrisy of the Christian church. You see it. That's why you ain't really get into it. Well, your kids see you and what you doing. You understand me? You can't say I'm in the truth or X, Y, Z, but they see you living the exact same opposite.
Right.
You talk on one talk, but you ain't even living what it says. In all things. You understand me? And dealing with your household, you know what I mean? Dealing with your spouse, dealing with everyday problems. You let your kids see you going off, they gonna say, okay, well, this ain't for me, because my mom and dad saying this here, but yo, they ain't doing what they're supposed to do according to the truth. You gotta make sure you stay focused. Now, the how to do that is to have the strength of the Lord, man. And we're gonna go into that today. The strength is what you need to keep you strong. You wanna know why you got so many so-called Israelite groups out here? Because they didn't have the strength to stand strong on the truth. That's why. And they went out there, like how Paul said in Galatians, and did something, but it's not another, and started some lies, like everybody else does who lead the truth. Now, with that being said, everybody go to Matthew 16, verse 24. I'll give you a minute to get there. Matthew 16, verse 24.
In the book of Matthew, chapter 16, verse 24. Then said Jesus unto his disciples, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me.
Say it again.
If any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me.
What does that mean, y'all? When Christ is saying deny yourself, what does that mean? Now, when we asking these questions, I want to answer. We got a chat room. You can just type in what your answer is. You know, when I teach class, I want participation from everybody. Just like if you were sitting right in front of me. Read it again, brother.
Verse 24. Then Jesus said unto his disciples, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me.
What does it mean to deny yourself? What does that mean, y'all? What does it mean to deny yourself? Now, I don't see nothing. I don't hear nothing. What's going on?
Flesh. Be without.
Say again.
Be without.
Y'all close. I want you to bring it home to me. You need to hit that hammer straight on that head for it to go right through. Drive it through. Clean soap. Swat. Come on.
Lust.
What does it mean to deny yourself?
Oh, Salah. This is the first one. Salah is to refuse the lust of the world.
It's a better way to say it. Hey, all right now. Sister, what's her name? There you go. She got it right. She said, no longer do what you want to do. That's what it is. I mean, you can't do the thing that you want to do. You understand? You can't do that. You got to now do what the Lord say do. You hear me? That's what it means. That's what it's saying. Denying yourself. No more of doing what you want to do, but now it says do what the Lord say do according to the scriptures. You understand? Keep on reading, brother.
Verse 25. For whosoever will save his life shall lose it.
Meaning, if you're going to do it your way, you're going to lose. Go ahead.
And whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it.
Right. What verse you on?
25, sir.
You at the end of 25? All right, everybody drop that and give me Proverbs, the 6th chapter. No, I'm sorry. Hold on. Okay, no. Proverbs, the 3rd chapter. Proverbs 3, verses 5 and 7. Let me go there with you as well. Now, to deny yourself, man, you got to have faith and trust in what you're receiving. You understand? And you got to trust in the Lord's word, man, that He's going to take care of you and keep you safe. You will start seeing things in your life. You will fight a battle, and the Lord will be with you in that battle. You understand? And you'll start seeing things the Lord do for you. But you got to have trust. And when you have trust is this: doing what the Lord say do. You understand? We just had a holiday season, right? According to our oppressor, which was Christmas and New Year's, right? And the way we was raised in the world was we celebrated Christmas and celebrated New Year's, right? Your family may have wanted you to come over there, wanted you to be around them, celebrate these things. You understand me? But you got to say, you know what? Even though I was raised that way, I now know the truth and all that's evil. I'm not coming over here on that day. I'm not going to answer their phone calls when they call me on that day, because you know why they call me. You get a call on January 1st, December 25th, Mariah, it's from somebody to say Merry Christmas or Happy New Year's.
All right.
So when you see the call come through, you say, you know what, I ain't going to answer that call. I'm just not going to answer. I know what it is already. You understand? That's denying yourself, man.
Right.
And you got to trust in what the Lord telling you to do. It got to the point to where, okay, they will call and send me messages. I would not pick up the phone or respond to text messages. Guess what? Now, I don't even get them. Like, I don't even get them no more. But it's thankful to me.
Right.
Because they used to vex me when I saw them. But now, Mariah, I don't get them no more, brother.
Right.
I don't get no phone calls, no text messages. They finally got the word there, or they finally got into them that, yeah, this cat don't do this no more. No, I don't. So when you call me and text me, I don't deal with it. You understand? They don't invite me to those so-called holiday barbecues. They stopped sending happy birthday to me. They stopped all that. Because you know what? I denied myself. And I denied what they were trying to give me of the world for the sake of Christ.
Right.
And I trust them what the Bible gives me, what the Bible says. With that being said, let's get it, brother. Proverbs 3, start at verse 5. I'm going to take it to the end of 7. Come on.
In the book of Proverbs, chapter 3, and verse 5.
Mm-hmm.
Trust in the Lord with all thine heart.
Say it again.
Trust in the Lord with all thine heart.
Okay, this ain't Christianity talking here. You ain't saying, well, the Lord knows my heart. No. No, you're not talking about that. When you trust in the Lord with all your heart, you're going to do what he says to do.
Right.
You actually walk them steps. You understand? Lord said, don't celebrate them holidays, you ain't doing it. Lord says, celebrate my feast days, you're going to do his feast days. You understand me? That's what trusting the Lord with all your heart is. All right? Go ahead.
And lean not unto thine own understanding.
Don't go into what you think is right. That be the problem. We go into how we feel or what we want. No, man. Lean into what the Lord says for you to do. Go ahead.
Verse 6, in all thy ways acknowledge him.
And all the ways, they need to acknowledge the Lord, man. Go ahead.
And he shall direct thy paths.
Hey, how's he going to do that, man? By what you learning in the scriptures, man. What you learn in the class now, I.S.U.P.K. That's the direction for you. You understand? And right now, we're trying to give you the direction on how to be strong, to fight them demons coming at you. Listen, we in the last days and times. It's going to get way worse out here, way rougher. That vice that you held on to, or that you still holding on to, that you don't want to let go of totally, that's what Satan's going to use to pull you out of here if you ain't careful. If it's something inside of you that you're still trying to hold on to and not let go, Satan's going to use it to pull you out of here if you don't let it go. That thing that was real dear to you, you got to let that go, man. And trust the Lord when we replace it with something that the Lord wants you to have. And it's way better than what you wanted. Keep on reading, brother.
Verse 7, be not wise in thine own eyes.
Say it again.
Be not wise in thine own eyes.
Don't think you're smarter than the Lord. I heard a cat make a comment about us. Say me in here, we got what this cat said? The cat said we got high school dropouts and ex-gangbangers in our school, right? And the brother laughed at him and cut him and said, well, you know, I'm neither, I'm XYZ. But we do have brothers in the school from all walks of life. There's some brothers here with gangbangers. There's some brothers in here who didn't finish high school soda. What? Those are ones the Lord chose. You understand? But he ain't choose you. Because you wise in your own eyes. That brother's not wise in their eyes. You understand? They dropped the world. The Lord give them a shot into the kingdom of heaven. You, because you think you wise, you ain't going to get that shot. Being a smart ass, some of the men who the Lord, or women who the Lord chose, you can be outside looking in. I take a ton of brothers who high school dropouts, who ex-gangbangers. I take them. Because I know they want to change their life and be down the Lord. Like how I did. And now we become one. We mesh. Brothers and sisters, we become one. That pissed me off when he said, I'm going to leave it alone, keep on going. But I got mad as hell when he said it. He made me think I couldn't get out there and respond because my stuff wasn't working right. I wanted to go at him so bad, boy, it was ridiculous. Keep on reading, warrior.
Fear the Lord and depart from evil.
Fear the Lord and depart from me. Let me tell you something. It may be a little bit fearful to give yourself to something and not do it what you want to do. But take the fear from you fearing it and fear what the Lord going to do to you if you don't do it. You understand me? Fear the Lord, because if you don't do what he say do, when he calling you, he can make your life hell. And he will destroy your life. So fear him and depart from evil. Why? Because your fear of the Lord means you're going to do what he say do. And you're not going to do evil to the Lord. How do you find out what it is? In here. You understand? In here. Here. Go ahead.
That was in the verse 7.
In the verse 7, everybody go to Proverbs 16 and 25 real fast. Proverbs, the 16th chapter, verse 25. These are all the reasons why we need strength. All right? Let me know when you're there.
Oh, God. In the book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 25. There is a way that seemeth right unto a man.
I'm going to say that again.
There is a way that seemeth right unto a man.
Say it again.
There is a way that seemeth right unto a man.
Put that inside of you. There's a way that you think might be right. There's something you think is good. That you think is right. The Lord is warning you. Don't go into your own mind now. Go ahead.
But the end thereof are the ways of death.
Man, everybody I know that thought they knew something and want to do their own thing, that went out here and did their own thing, always ended up in hell. Always. Some brothers lost their life. Yeah. Sometimes the brother sister may leave the school doing things they want to do. You know what I mean? They don't always get a chance to come back and repent for what they do. The Lord will take their life. I know brothers who that has happened to. They left school, following their demons, being influenced by somebody else, and lost their life. Don't you be that. Read it again from the top for everybody, brother.
Proverbs chapter 16 and verse 25. There is a way that seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death.
You better remember that, man. Remember. It's going to be your choice. But I'm giving you the tools that the Lord said to give to you the strength to fight to be right with the Most High. All right? Now let's get Job 12 and 13 for everybody. Job 12 and 13.
In the book of Job.
And also, so let me tell y'all something. These scriptures we're giving you, when you're going through something, you need to read these scriptures, man. They build your spirit back up. They get you strong again. You understand me? You need to read these scriptures, man, to get you right with the Lord. Go ahead, brother.
The book of Job, chapter 12, verse 13.
Go ahead.
With him is wisdom and strength.
Who's him? The Most High. Yahweh in the Hebrew. He gave us these laws, statutes, and commandments. With him is strength. Meaning, by doing what the Lord said do, gonna make you strong. If you got strength in certain areas, whether it's physical, some cats are smart as hell in school. You know what I mean? You ain't doing that yourself. The Lord gave you that, man. The strength you got inside of the Most High gave you that. Any more?
He hath counsel and understanding.
There you go. The Lord got the counsel and understanding, not you. The Most High got all the counsel and understanding you need. And he's willing to give it to you. All you got to do is come back to him and serve him the right way. That's all. That's crazy because the Lord want to give you, this truth and give you the knowledge of the Lord and give you all the good things. All you got to do is come back to him and do what's right. But this world is so evil. Our oppressor is such a mastermind at giving us our lust. It's destroying our people, man. You got to reject that. And realize now, the Lord is your strength. He got all the counsel and understanding you need. You understand me? I ain't swayed by cash and money. Y'all go ahead with that shit, man. I ain't trying to hear none of that shit, man. Give a fuck about none of that. I'm swayed by who in here want to do right with the Lord. That's what I'm swayed by. I don't give a damn how cute a woman a sister is. She be like a 25. But yo, if you in the truth, you like a 0, yo. You like a crimpet. A crimpet, a crumb cake or something. Because in here is everything. You understand me?
Right.
In here is everything. Was that the end of that, brother?
Yes, sir. Come on, God.
Give me Proverbs 18 and 32. Proverbs 18 and 32. Give it to me.
Book of Proverbs, chapter 18, and verse 32.
All right, yeah, I see that, but that Bible nice and big, bro. You can see them words. I can see the words from here. Some words nice and bright and stand out in front of your face.
You said 18 and 32, sir?
Yes.
18 and 32.
I'm sorry, everybody. Apologize. Psalms.
Oh, God.
18th chapter, verse 32, everybody.
In the book of Psalms, chapter 18 and verse 32.
Psalms 18 and 32. Come on with it.
It is God that girdeth me with strength.
Say it again.
It is God that girdeth me with strength.
Say it one more time.
It is God that girdeth me with strength.
Your strength don't come from you, come from the Lord, man. You understand me? You got examples of that in the Bible. What's that brother name? Was it Samson that went blind messing with that heathen? He didn't listen to his father. His father said, don't deal with the heathen woman. He caught up in his lust and still did what his father said, don't do. You got examples on how to do it right, man. Samson was a bad brother, strength from the Lord, but lost that strength. Why did he lose his strength? Why? Because he disobeyed the Lord, disobeyed his father, and dealing with a heathen, and lost it. With the most highest strength, man. By doing what he say do. And yes, Satan gonna come at you with the shit. If you got a weakness, he see he coming. And you gotta realize that strength that you got come from the Lord. When you ready, bro, keep on reading, brother. When you ready.
Come. And maketh my way perfect.
He make your way perfect by doing what he said do. All you gotta do is do what the Lord say do. That's it. It's simple. It's simple. All right? Give me verse 39. Same chapter, verse 39.
Come. The book of Proverbs, chapter 18 and verse 39. Mm-hmm. For thou hast girded me with strength.
The Lord is giving you the strength now. You know, came to the truth. You learn who you are. You know what I mean? Learn how to fight your demons and fight that old man. Get rid of the old man. So now you pick on the strength of the Lord. Go ahead.
Come. Unto the battle.
That's why you need it. The battle that's coming your way. The battle will pull you back into the world. That's why you need that strength. You're going to need it. It's coming. Satan going to try to use what you love the most, whether it's your family, your children, your job, money, and whatever the case may be, material possessions, he's going to use it. That's going to be the battle. And you're going to have to use the strength of the Lord to fight all that.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's coming. You might be beefing with an ex, and next thing you know, your ass is in court somewhere, you know, with child support, over the kids or something. That's the battle.
Right.
That's going to come. The reason it's coming is to pull you away from the truth. But you got to gird yourself up even stronger in the truth to fight that battle. Don't never forget, the Most High said he a man of war. People forget that. That means the Lord likes some warfare. He wants to see you fight. Brothers and sisters, you got that fight. And that fight is spiritual.
Right.
To see if you're going to drop your sword or put down being the truth because you got pressure on you now. Now, with that being said, everybody go to Ecclesiastes, the 7th chapter, verse 19. Ecclesiastes 7 and 19.
In the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7 and verse 19, wisdom strengtheneth the wise.
Say it again, brother.
Wisdom strengtheneth the wise.
I'm laughing, y'all, because this is funny. Esau loves throwing his head, man. Like he think putting things up here like all this porn crap is going to influence us, man. Come on, man. Like it's a joke. It's a joke. When you're done getting rid of that garbage and ride, blocking that person, man, let's go back into that scripture. Tell everybody where you're at again.
In the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7 and verse 19.
Go ahead.
Wisdom strengtheneth the wise more than 10 mighty men which are in the city.
Meaning brothers who are strong, physically capable of doing a lot of things. The wisdom of the Lord is way stronger than that. You understand me? I done seen strong men get broken by this world. But I've seen wise men of the Lord leave this world and the world don't affect them no more. The wisdom of the Lord gives you that ability, man. That's for brothers and sisters, man. You understand? Now, that's the strength part. The next part is why you need the strength is to fight your fears. This is important. Because I come to find a lot of brothers and sisters be fearful of a lot of things. And it's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with being fearful. But don't give in to the fear. Don't let fear guide you. Don't let fear control you. You understand me? Don't let fear be the thing that keep you from the great things the Lord want to give you. You understand? So now we're going to talk about our fears and fighting our fears. And I'm going to give you words from the Lord and scriptures on how to fight them fears. So when they come at you, you know how to fight back. Let me share a personal story with you, right? I know one time I was in the bed, sleep, and I kept hearing these noises in my crib, right? My dog, he'd get up. When I had my dog, my dog, you know, he'd get up and I see him, he went to the crib. And, you know, depending on how he growled and shit, I grabbed my shit and cleared my house, right? But then it got to the point to where the noise would come all the time, right? And then one day, because it was waking me out of my sleep, I said, one day, I said, you know what, man, fuck this. I ain't getting up. Marab was like, listen. I laid in my bed, I said, listen, if you a demon in my motherfucking house, we ready to go to war, motherfucker. And that's what I'm saying to myself, we gonna get that shit the fuck on. I'm tired of this shit here. But if you're an angel, I ain't doing nothing wrong with the Lord. The angel here to protect me. I'm taking my ass to sleep. And guess what? The noise went away. It was like almost that simple, Marab.
Right.
You know what I mean? I had to come to the realization that, yo, this is something fucking with me. And I said that, I said, man, listen, with the demon, we going to war, motherfucker. We just going to fight all like fucking. If you're an angel of the Lord, I know I ain't doing nothing wrong with the Lord. He here to protect me. And I went my butt to sleep. Took my butt to sleep. And the noise stopped. Sometimes it's just that simple.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, how the hell you going to be fearful in your own house? I ain't trying to hear that, man. Ain't going to work with me. Ain't going to work, man. So here's now some scriptures on how to fight them fears, right? All right? Give me Ecclesiastes, brother, 12 and 13.
Oh, God.
Give me Ecclesiastes 12, verse 13.
Oh, God. The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12 and verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
That's how you fight them fears. Hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Go ahead.
Fear God.
Fear the Lord, man. Don't fear this stuff out here in the world. Fear the Most High, man. Go ahead.
And keep his commandments.
And do what the Lord say do. When he says keep his commandments, meaning you're going to walk in his commandments. You're going to physically do the things the Lord said do physically. Go ahead. Any more on that?
God.
Go ahead.
For this is the whole duty of man.
This is your job. You understand? This is your job. Matthew 10, verse 23, everybody. Let me go there with you. What we're doing today now is talking about fear and how to fight that fear. Get the strength from the Lord to fight that fear. Very important because Satan coming. He coming. And you gotta have the strength to fight. Where that strength come from? The Lord. Matthew 10, verse 23. Go ahead, Warrior.
Matthew 10 and verse 23. But when they persecute you in
I'm
this
sorry,
city,
28. 28.
Matthew 10 and 28. Mm-hmm. And fear not them which kill the body.
That's what I want right there. Say it again.
And fear not them which kill the body.
Man, don't be afraid of cats who can kill you, man. We tell cats all the time in the street. They get mad, talk that, whatever. Man, I'm coming back with my gun, nigga. I'm coming back to smoke all y'all niggas. Something. Come on with it, brother. We work for the man who controls life and death.
Right.
So why should I fear you? Like I work for the Lord. And the Lord want me to go ahead and go. It's going to be my time. It is my time. I fear him. So why should I fear you? I don't fear you. I don't fear things in this world out here. I fear the man who controls the things in the world out here. You understand me? Lord can say, this time is up. Where you going? So the Lord can say that. Why should I fear you? No, ain't no fear over here, baby. The Father we fear. The Father we fear. Keep on reading, brother.
But are not able to kill the soul.
I mean, they can't kill our soul, man. The Lord can now. The Lord can destroy your soul, man, then kill you. Have you tormented in this damn earth. And then let you go ahead and expire. Take it to the end of 28, brother. But
Rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell.
This is what I just said. Hell is what we living in. So the Lord you got to fear the Lord because the Lord's going to be the one that's going to give you hell and then kill you. You understand? Now, give me 2 Timothy, the first chapter.
It's 2 Timothy chapter 1 and verse 1.
No, start at verse 7. And give everybody a chance to get there. 2 Timothy 1, verse 7. This is a good scripture right here about fear, man. And I heard two brothers talking, and one brother was going to some things and what he was trying to start out and do. And the one brother told him, he said, brother, don't be afraid, man. Go ahead and knock that out, brother. Don't be afraid. Remember, the Lord ain't give you the spirit of fear. And when he told it to the brother, I said, look at the brother, and you can see his countenance change. You damn near see the strength come back up inside of him. You understand? Because it's right. Now, 2 Timothy 1, verse 7. Go ahead.
The book of 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 7.
Come on.
For God hath not given us the spirit of fear.
Say it again.
For God hath not given us the spirit of fear.
Say it again.
For God hath not given us the spirit of fear.
You come to the truth, man. No longer are you no fearful cat. No longer are you a fearful brother or fearful sister. We don't play that no more. The Lord don't play that. The Lord, a man of war, he want a warrior. He want for men, he want a warrior. For sisters, he want a princess. But either way, you still ain't supposed to be afraid of nothing but the Most High. So he ain't giving you that spirit of fear. You know what I mean? We conquer fear here in the I.S.U.P.K. We don't run. You know why you got all them different groups out there? Because them cats were scared and ran from the truth. And started that little bull crap they started. That's why. But in here, we don't have the spirit of fear. And because of that, keep on reading.
But of power and of love.
We got power in the word of the Lord, man. Them scriptures we learned in I.S.U.P.K. and I be changing their life, there's power in that, man. You understand? Love enough to tell your people the truth. Go ahead.
And of a sound mind.
Sound mind means you clearly focused on the Lord and what he wants you to do. for his people, your brothers and sisters. Go ahead.
Verse 8.
Mm-hmm.
Be not thou therefore ashamed of the testimony of our Lord.
Don't be ashamed of this truth, man. You know what I mean? Don't be ashamed of what we do in the truth and who we are. Don't be ashamed. Go ahead.
Nor of his prisoner.
Mm-hmm.
But be thou partaker of the afflictions of the gospel according to the power of God.
Man, listen, man. Embrace what's going on out here. Yeah, they're going to talk trash about you. Yeah, they're going to try to do certain things. Embrace it. Come on, let's get it on. Knowing that the Lord is on your side. And the Lord will destroy your enemies. I'm just trying to tell you. You got to hold the line. You got to fight that fight. You understand me? Lord will destroy your enemies, man. Now, was that it on that, brother?
Yes, come.
Everybody go to Proverbs. Proverbs, 3rd chapter. Proverbs 3, verses 25 and 26. Proverbs 3, 25 and 26. Put this inside of you, man, because Satan coming for you. And he try to use them fears all the time. And let me say something to you. If you do something wrong, man, you deal with that. Repent and get yourself back right. You hear me? Repent and get it right. Let's rock.
Proverbs 3 and 25.
Come on.
Be not afraid of sudden fears.
Say it again.
Be not afraid of sudden fears.
Say it again.
Be not afraid of sudden fears.
You know how things come upon you suddenly? Things just start to happen, or something happen that make you afraid? No, don't get afraid about it. If something happens, we just deal with it. All right, what's going on? Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah, what did it say? Oh, yeah? All right, let's deal with it. Let's step into it. A lot of people suffer from anxiety, right? And that anxiety is a demon meant to keep you in a certain state of condition. So when things happen, you can't deal with it. No, we don't do that in here. If something happened, you deal with that shit. Now, you may not be able to. You may have to call for counsel. And you get that counsel, you do that counsel, man. But you deal with it. Things suddenly start to happen. I done checked myself a few times. Shit start happening. I mean, hold up, man. Lord said, man, I ain't afraid. Ain't no sudden fear here. Fuck that. We're going to deal with it. We're going to get it on. You understand? Be not afraid of sudden fear when things suddenly come upon you. Keep on reading, brother.
Neither of the destruction of the wicked.
Listen, let me tell you something. You're going to see the destruction of the wicked. You're going to see. And your time in the truth, you're going to see things happen to people who either left the truth, talk bad about the truth. You're going to see things happen. And it's going to be rough. I done seen some things. So I was like, oh, shit. Man, I put my like, oh, damn, Lord did that. I was like, oh. You know, you see some things, you're like, oh, fuck. The Lord ain't no joke. Don't think you being wicked, you're going to get away with it. The Lord going to deal with you. Which make me say, you know what? Man, I ain't believing this truth. You kidding me? No, I ain't going nowhere. Keep on reading.
Of the wicked when it cometh.
Of the wicked when it cometh. Go ahead.
Verse 26.
Yes, that's correct.
For the Lord shall be thy confidence, and shall keep thy foot from being taken.
The Lord is your confidence, man. Because listen, let me say something to you. It's going to come to you, right? This sudden fear. But you got to say to yourself, you know what? Hold up. Let me stop for a second. Let me stop this anxiety bullshit. Take a deep breath. Hold up. What the fuck going on? Now, I know I ain't doing nothing against the Lord. I'm fighting my ass off night and day to be right by the Most High, to do what the Lord say do. So what is other shit trying to fuck with me? Sometimes you got to stop back and say that to yourselves. Because that anxiety trying to get you to be, you can't damn near hardly breathe. You don't even want to talk about what's going on. You got to, at that moment, say, you know what, hold up, what the hell is this shit here? This thing trying to control me, this fear. Now, I'm doing what the Lord said do. The Lord said he got my back if I do what he said do. So what the fuck is this shit coming at me now? You got to have that kind of mindset. The words I said to you and the curse words I used was for a reason. Because you got to really check yourself when it comes on you. If not, it will engulf you. So you got to check it. The Lord is your kind. The Lord will keep you safe, man. The Lord will take care of you. Why? Because he's doing what he say do. What the hell you got to be scared of then? Take the end of that verse, brother.
God. Oh, that wasn't in 26. So.
That was in 26. Now, everybody drop that real fast. Give me Isaiah, the 35th chapter, verses 3 and 4. Now, brothers and sisters, I hope y'all writing down these scriptures because you're going to have to go back and reference these things when things happen. A lot of times when things come, I open my Bible up and I read, and I go over these notes, go over these scriptures to get strength from them. You know what I mean? And if that's not enough, if the attack keeps coming, this is something personal I'm going to share with y'all what I do. I study. If like an attack coming at me, kind of hard and heavy, I'll study, right? And if it's still coming at me, what I do, and what I was always used to do too, was this. I would go get one of my garments, right? And I would look at that garment, I would hang it up, look at it, and see where I can put a stud or a gem or a stone. That was me fighting them demons coming at me. I would just restud my garment. You know what I mean? Or restud something. You know what I mean? Or get even, if I'm in a department, find out, I would go through my department notes, find out what I could do to make the department better. I did those things to combat the demons that was coming at me. I'm good, warriors. That's what I did. And then if that wasn't good enough, then I would call for counsel. Then I'm gonna say, you know what, I gotta call for counsel. I can't deal with this by myself. You know what I mean? Every time I talk to Commander YAHANNA, he say, Haas, call me. Yes, sir. And they're gonna call me. Same with General Hyman, call me, Haas. We need some. All right, come on, come. General Maya, call me. Hell, all the generals say, call me if you need something. Cause some shit, I check General SHALAM, you know what I mean? General Q, they all say the same, we say it to each other. You know what I mean? Because we know what's out here, what's going on. Now, Isaiah 35, verse 3 and 4, Mariah.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 35 and verse 3.
Come on.
Strengthen ye the weak hands.
You got weak hands, you gotta get strong. Let me give you a carnal aspect of it. If your hand is weak, right? Physically, it is being carnal. There's exercises you can do to make your hands strong, whether hand grips, going to the gym, grabbing things, you know, doing carries, with things to make your hands strong, make your forearms strong. There's ways to do it. Here's talking about strengthening the weak hands, it's talking about strengthening you, make you strong. You understand me? And make you strong spiritually. Go ahead.
And confirm the feeble knees.
The feeble knees mean you're scared. You're scared. That's what it's talking about. Weak knees mean you're scared. If you had weak knees in the world, then you would do some leg exercises to make your legs strong. That's carnal. Physical, that's carnal. So now, spiritually, strengthening the weak knees mean to get you spiritually strong in this truth. That's what it's talking about. To fight them fears. That's what make the weakness. Go ahead.
Verse 4. Say to them that are of a fearful heart.
There you go.
Be strong.
There you go.
Fear not.
There you go.
Behold, your God will come with vengeance.
There you go.
Even God with a recompense.
There you go.
He will come and save you.
See that? Why is the Lord going to do that for you? Because of what you're doing for him. You understand me? And if you're being evil and wicked, the Lord ain't going to come save you. You're done. But if you fighting your tail out to be right with the Most High and doing what he say do, He gonna come deal with the situation you got going on. He gonna come deal with it. You just gotta, no matter what, not lose your strength, not lose your faith in the Lord. You know what I mean? And fight the faith to go off. That anxiety demon is a motherfucker, I'm trying to tell you. And you gotta fight it. That's what make you afraid and make you fearful. Here are now ways from the Lord on how to fight that. The whole point. So I'll be having this class. They give you tools, give you ammunition to be able to fight when that stuff comes at you. These scriptures are your shield. You know, I catch, back in the olden times, they would have a shield to really block knives and everything. Nowadays, cats wear bulletproof vests, right? Your shield is these scriptures right here.
Right.
This was going to keep you strong. You understand? It will keep you right. It will keep you safe from them bullets and them darts coming at you. Is that it on that, brother?
Yes, sir. God.
Now, here's another thing about fear. Give me Ezekiel, the 2nd chapter. Let me go there with you. Give me Ezekiel 2. We're going to start at verse 1, warrior.
Oh, God. In the book of Ezekiel, chapter 2 and verse 1.
We're going to take it to the end of verse 5.
Come on. And he said unto me, Son of man, stand upon thy feet, and I will speak unto thee.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 2.
Mm-hmm.
And the Spirit entered into me when he spake unto me, and set me upon my feet, that I heard him that spake unto me.
Go ahead.
And he said unto me, Son of man, I send thee to the children of Israel.
He sent him to who?
The children of Israel.
To who?
The children of Israel.
This truth goes to our own people. You understand? This way it goes to. Blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians. Go ahead.
To a rebellious nation that have rebelled against me.
Go ahead. That's us. That's you in the world. You ain't do nothing the Lord said do. Whatever you want to do, you did. You know what I mean? In the world, and they still push it. I'm surprised that they still push so heavy. But they push the sexual demon amongst us is heavy. You hear me? It's heavy. It's bad out here. You know what I mean? A woman knows she got a man, but she ain't cat. She always wanted to have sex with. She having a man go out the window. She don't give a damn. I'm gonna go let this cat hit this. My brother in the world did the same exact thing. Go ahead.
Oh my God.
That's being rebellious. Why? Because if a woman has sex with a man, you bound to him for the rest of your damn life. Unless he throw you away. You understand? Unless he throw you away. If a man has sex with another man's woman, that's adultery. You ain't supposed to be doing it. She got a man, you leave her alone. They got problems, you leave them alone. Go ahead.
Can I ask?
Yes, come on with it.
The Christian church teaches rebellion.
Oh, yes,
but
they
that
do.
God knows my heart. That God knows my heart is literally, this is how he was breaking down the spiritual and the carnal. It is literally, I can do whatever the hell I want to.
Yeah, Lord, but the Lord know I love him in my heart, though. Yeah, I'm gonna eat this damn. I'm gonna give me a pork chop with some barbecue sauce on it. But the Lord loves my heart. I know she got a man over there, but I'm about to tear that ass up. The Lord know my heart. You know what I mean? I know my man, he went away for a while. I'm going to the club with my girlfriend. I'm gonna go slay that. I'm gonna let that cat hit this head. But the Lord know my heart. That's why on Sundays you literally see sisters going to church with the same thong they had on a goddamn club. That's really real. But the Lord know my heart. Keep on reading, brother.
God of one God. I lost my place, sir.
Give me in Ezekiel 2.
In the middle of 3.
There you go, warrior.
God on God, that they and their fathers have transgressed against me, even unto this very day. Verse 4.
Go ahead.
For they are impudent children, and and stiff-hearted,
Mm-hmm.
and I do send thee unto them.
They impudent and stiff-hearted. That's our people. That's why you see us in the corner battling. Because our people are hard-headed. And the Lord sent us to them. This is the battle we got to deal with. You brothers in the school, you sent to this here, man. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Thus saith the Lord God.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 5. And they, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear,
Mm-hmm.
for they are a rebellious house, yet shall know that there have been a prophet among them.
They're a rebellious house, right? And Israel, okay, dealing with Israel's something else, brother. They're going to want to argue with you. They're going to want to fight with you. But nonetheless, you got to go deal with that, man. Ain't no time to be afraid now, baby. You got to deal with that. Hold Ezekiel, Mariah. Hold Ezekiel. Give me Isaiah 58:1. Because even though by us going to our own people, they act a certain way, we got to still deal with them. The Lord give you instructions on how to deal with them, man. This is what you see at camp. This is the dynamics at camp. You understand? Especially for you young brothers at camp. You young brothers coming up, you got to deal with this here, man. And sometimes it can be fearful for a brother. But remember, the Lord gave you the spirit of power, not of fear. Read.
Isaiah chapter 58 verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
Cry aloud.
You got to cry aloud. Go ahead.
Spare not.
We ain't going to spare your feelings, man. We going to tell you the truth. Okay, damn who you are. That's the problem with these different groups out here because of money and influence and being fearful. Some things they won't say to you. Man, man, trying to hear none of that, man. What you say? Okay, yeah, the Lord said something, and something, and something. Now, you deal with that. We do it boldly. You understand? And without fear. Now, drop that. Go back to Ezekiel, brother, and go to 2 verse 6.
In the book of Ezekiel,
Mm-hmm.
chapter 2 and verse 6.
Mm-hmm.
And thou, son of man,
Mm-hmm.
be not afraid of them,
Mm-hmm.
neither be afraid of their words.
Don't be afraid of what they're going to say to you, man. You know, they're going to say all kind of things. And let me tell you this here. While this goes on with us at camp and how we battle, you sisters, you deal with that as well. You may have a family member, a mother, a father, a brother, a sister, who may have been trying to help you deal with certain things. And they may say, well, you know what, fuck, you ain't going to help you no more. Well, I'm going to say something, so I ain't going to do something for you. Don't be afraid of none of that. Don't be afraid to lose nothing for this truth. That's fine. Don't be afraid of it. Don't put your sword down either too because of what they're saying. Don't give into it. You understand? Read that again for the top, verse 6, brother.
And thou, son of man,
Mm-hmm.
be not afraid of them,
Mm-hmm.
neither be afraid of their words.
Don't be afraid of what they're going to say to you, man. Go ahead.
Though briars and thorns will be thee,
Mm-hmm.
Slaki, will be with thee,
Go ahead.
and thou dost dwell among scorpions,
Mm-hmm.
be not afraid of their words.
Mm-hmm. That's what the Lord is calling them, man. You know, that the briars and the thorn, that shit hurt when you're going through them. You know what I mean? It's cutting you up, scratching. Don't be afraid of that. Scorpions sting you, man. You can get killed from a scorpion stinging you. They ain't no joke. Don't be afraid of that neither. It's comparing very rough things to give you a rough way to go. And the Lord said, don't be afraid of that. Don't be afraid of it. Where words are like the sting of a scorpion or getting stuck by thorns, getting scratched in a bush. Don't be afraid of that. Keep on going.
Wakan, be not afraid of their words, nor be dismayed at their looks, though they be a rebellious house.
You know, Israel is good for looking at you crazy. Like they want to do something. They try to intimidate you to them looks, man. I get that all the time. You know what I mean? And even since I got a little bit older now, I laugh. I be laughing. I go, yeah, I hear you. I think it's funny now. You know what I mean? I think it's funny. They try to get that evil look like I'm hard. Yeah. I laugh at it now. In the past, I'm like, you got a problem? I would go into the shit. I would go in. Now it's like funny with me. But that's what Israel would try to do. And you can't be fearful of it. You can't be afraid of it. You can't. The Lord is telling you how to deal with it, man. Don't be afraid of that garbage, man. When you young brothers that can't, listen, you got to deal with this here. You will see and hear a lot. And let me tell you something, at camp, them demons they always find that new young brother. The new brother at camp, they always find you. And start messing with you every time. But you can't be afraid of that. You know what I mean? You new young sisters coming to the school, they gonna find you. They gonna try to deal with you to pull you back in the road. Don't be afraid of none of that, man. Ignore all of it. Now, everybody, go to chapter 3, verse 8.
Like I said, if I can add on that.
Cuz you can, come on.
If I could. When I was just probably maybe my third Passover, maybe. Still learning everything, still getting it. And I was speaking on Islam, and I'll never forget Captain Sapar. Captain Sapar was speaking on Islam, so I got done. Now the cat, he came up against us. He was yelling, the Muslim cat, right? So I was done. So Captain Sapar put me on post on the side. He came around to the side. He a big Muslim boy. So he like, I'm gonna F you up. I'm gonna kill you something. So Captain Sapar came around and said something and started talking to the brother. He's like, no, I'm gonna get him. I just want him. Right. So,
yes, that's what goes on.
So now I thought that was like I was used to that part of it. The people, hated us and all that. But I ended up running into this cat in a Wawa.
Mm-hmm.
I'm standing right next to him in line. I know he see me. I'm looking at him. He ain't say nothing. He bought his food and kept going his way. But Satan tried to get me to not go behind him because it was just us. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, should I walk right here? Mm-hmm. I'm like, man, I'm just going. I'm just going. I'm not going off. I'm not going to let something make me go the opposite way. Even though in certain cases that's too wild, but it was just the Lord at that time to say, people who stop coming to camp for that same reason. My job is there, or I might see my enemies there, and people do kill you. People do say they're going to kill you, but we still going to camp.
What it is what's going on. Satan was trying to control you with that fear.
Oh God.
And that's why you had to step into it. But Murad gave was the perfect example of that fear. He wanted you to step into that fear. You know what I mean? And the Lord wanted you to do it, and you did it. Satan wanted you to run from it, so you can hang it over your head the whole time.
Right.
And that'll destroy you. You know what I mean? But you stepped into it. What Murad did is what we're giving you to do. Exactly. What he did is what we're giving you. Them street corners ain't always safe. Stuff happens on them corners.
Right.
We was in 12th and Market in Philly, and we had brothers in the camp. And one cat in the world saw one of the brothers they had a beef with years ago. Cat went and got 3 other cats, came back, they pulled out razors and came at us. Like we on 12th and Market fully fighting these cats. Yeah. We out there getting in. And that's how Gabar Yala came into the school. Officer Gabar Yala out of Camden came to the school because we had this battle going on, and Gabar Yala he was on house arrest. It's like Gabar, I'm gonna tell his story. Gabar, don't be mad at me, Gabar. But he on house arrest, and he coming to camp though. Whenever he left his job, he came to camp for a while, and then he had to go back to Jersey. Well, he came to camp, was listening to us, and the whole thing started. And one of them cats with a razor was trying to catch a brother from behind. And Gabar saw it. And Gabar dropped that cat. Shoot, hit him. All you heard was bloop, boy fell. But we do all that there. Them cats run off. So we hurried up, packing and everything and throwing stuff in the car to get up out of there. And Gabar looking. And he looking at us. I looked at him. I was a camp leader at the time. I said, you know what? Get in this car, brother. He looked at me. I said, brother, get in this van right now. He hopped in the van, And we came back to school, because I had to give a report to Commander YAHANNA of what happened. He like, who that? I said, sir, and I explained the whole situation to him. He said, okay, well, I guess you want to what's now, brother? You know what I mean? And from then on, he got his name, came in, became an officer, the whole nine. That's how it happened. But, and the next week, guess where he was at? Right back in camp. Talking Mark. Go ahead.
Got a picture right here.
What?
Off the market, you, Officer Gabar, Captain Tom Ward, Officer Donnie Yala, I'm posting it up right now so you can see it on the what you call it. I don't know if you can see it.
Yo, that's an old. Can the people see that one, man?
Come on.
The people can see that video?
Yeah.
So y'all see right there in the blue, that's the Boy Yala. That's Tile Wall. And that's Don Yala. Goddamn. Boy, that's back in the day, brother. That seemed like ancient times, man.
Got Captain Soccer War down there over the post.
That's Soccer War right there, the right hand with the white scarf going around his head. Yep, that's Soccer War. Oh, wow.
Sir.
Huh?
12th and Market, sir.
12th and Market.
No one don't get no battle, sir.
I know. I'd have heard they don't want to battle no more. You know what I mean? That's 12th and Market, man.
They just want to shop now.
Yeah, I know. 12th and Market, we got it in back then, man. That's how the Boy Yala came to the truth, man. You understand me? Sometimes it happens. And you got to fight them fears. And then when it happened, next week, guess where we was at? We ain't try to hide and say extra man, you know what? Next week, we back at the camp again, baby. Speaking and dropping the truth, ready for whatever. And we've never, ever seen them cats again. Never. You understand? We stayed on the street corners, man. Now, go to verse 8, brother. Everybody, Ezekiel 3, verse 8. We're going to read 8 and 9.
God. Book of Ezekiel, chapter 3, and verse 8.
Go ahead.
Behold, I have made thy face strong against their faces.
Meaning that's what's going to happen. You see them brothers in the corner, they speaking and teaching, and they get their face a certain way against them bad cats coming at them. That's the word of the Lord, man. Christians don't understand it because they into that soft, sweet stuff. No, we don't do that in here, man. We gonna deal with you. Mariah, come on.
If I could, so you just said something so heavy. See, Christians is big on, oh, you can't hate. Well, if God knows my heart, why can't I hate? They know my heart, but they big on that, you can't hate. I guess they don't know that I can hate.
Keep on reading.
God. I have made thy face strong against their faces, and thy forehead strong against their forehead.
Go ahead.
Verse 9. As an amendment, so like as an adamant, harder than flint.
Adamant is that hard stone that lights a lighter. Like when you got a lighter, got like a little adamant stone in it. That's that stone in the adamant stone. Like a flint stone that lights the lighter. You understand? The Lord said he made our forehead like that against theirs. You understand me? We better put this in your spirit, brothers and sisters. So when the lies come at you, you got to be fortified to stay in this truth. You know when they call you hard-headed? I love it when they say you hard-headed. I love it.
God.
I love it when they say you hard-headed. I love it when they say I'm hard-headed. I feel like I'm doing something right for the Lord. Lord said he's going to make our forehead strong as their forehead. So if I'm hard-headed, that means I got that adamant flint stone in my head against whatever garbage they saying. I take it as a compliment. Go ahead.
Fear them not.
Don't fear them at all, man. Even if they try to come with some things to make you afraid. No, go ahead.
Neither be dismayed at their looks.
Or the way they look at you. You know they're going to try to intimidate you with that. That's Israel all the time. Them looks. Like they're afraid, man, they ain't, whatever. Go ahead.
Though they be a rebellious house.
Because they're rebellious. And let me tell you something. Islam is good with that. Like Islam try to intimidate you, you know, because they can't stand with you or stand toe-to-toe with knowledge. Their thing is intimidation. Well, I'm gonna tell you like this here. Listen, we grew up in the same place together, so you can just take the intimidation shit somewhere else. Like that shit I ain't afraid. Now we can get the whole scary shit at the table. Let's bring your knowledge. So I can crush it. Your knowledge is my knowledge. Come on. So I can deal with that and crush it.
Right.
Ain't nothing to be afraid of, man. Nothing. You understand? Now, everybody give me Psalms 119, verse 28. Psalms 119, verse 28. Mariah, that was an old school picture there, brother. Aha! Wow, that's an old school picture. Old school. That was an old, damn, Mariah, you got me thinking about it. That's an old school picture.
God, sir.
Yeah, that was an old school one there, baby.
In the book of Psalms, chapter 119, verse 28.
Yes.
In verse 28, my soul melteth for heaviness. Strengthen thou me according to thy word.
How you will get strengthened according to the word of the Lord? Meaning what? You will get strengthened from what the Lord tells us in the scriptures, man. That's how you get strong. And to get strong is how you're going to fight them fears. To get strong is how you're going to fight that anxiety demon when it comes at you and things start happening to you. That's how you get strong. You understand me? That way.
Say it again, sir.
What?
What you just said. You said about the anxiety demon.
That anxiety demon is just a demon. How do you beat that anxiety demon? It's through the strength of the Lord. The anxiety demon brings fear upon you. It tries to overwhelm you. You know what I mean? And the way to fight it is what the Lord taught us to fight it in the scriptures, man. You got to get strong according to the word of the Lord. To fight that anxiety demon. To fight that fear. Once you know how to fight that fear, it's done deal. Anxiety can't deal with you no more, man. Because you ain't afraid no more. Things happen is not going to engulf you no more. You good. You understand? That's what it's talking about. Good, Mariah? All right. Everybody go to Isaiah 51 and 7. Mariah, we got more. I didn't realize I got so much more. I got a whole lot more. I can't rush this.
Isaiah chapter 51 and verse 7.
Come on.
Hearken unto me, ye that know righteousness.
Listen to the Lord, the ones that know righteousness. How do you know it? By living it. Come to class learning, and you will live what you learn. In the I.S.U.P.K, we come to class, but when you leave out of the school, it's time for you to live what you learned in the school. That's all simple. You're going to live what you learn. Go ahead.
The people in whose heart is my law.
Meaning the ones inside of here that's doing the Lord say do, that's how it's inside of your heart. You know what I mean? By doing what the Lord say do. Go ahead.
Fear ye not the reproach of men.
Don't be afraid of the reproach of men, the sins of men, the things they say they're going to do to you. Don't be afraid of that, man. You stay confident that you know you're doing what the Lord say do, and you're going to be all right. You're going to be fine. You got to have that strength and trust in what the Lord said. And to have that, you got to fight that fear and that anxiety that comes upon you. That's why He's giving you these scriptures, man. Don't fear the reproach of men. Go ahead.
Neither be ye afraid of their revelings.
Go ahead. Meaning their verbal abuse. You know what I mean? Their reproach is to what? They try to disgrace you or discredit you. Don't fear they try to discredit you. That's what reproach is. Reproach is to discredit or disgrace you. You understand? Reveling is to verbally abuse you. Don't be afraid of that, man. That's why the Lord said, listen, you go word for word with them. You get your forehead against their forehead. And for your sisters, man, let me tell you something. If the cat trying to come at you wrong, you say, listen, man, that's all right. You want to talk to my husband? I have him come talk to you. Matter of fact, want me to call him right now? I'll call him right now for you. And you can deal with him. Or the priest of the school, if you ain't got a husband in the school. And let us deal with him. I got kind of a low tolerance. Like y'all love Tazariak. Tazariak is so calm and he deals with cats a certain way. You know what I mean? I love what Tazariak got. I be listening to him and I'm like, go ahead, brother. Lord gave me that spirit. I ain't got that. Cause you say 2 words wrong, brother. It's like the machine gun coming out my mouth now. You understand me? The machine gun coming out my mouth, and I'm coming, and it's a done deal. You know what I mean? It's a done deal. You're gonna catch every word. You know what I mean? That you're gonna get. You know what I mean? Every word you're gonna get. Mariah, who that? Okay, what's up, boy? Y'all about to show my shot about the top. You know what I mean? You're gonna get it. You know what I mean? That's just how it is. You understand? Listen, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all, man, it's that time. It's 11:57, right? I got a whole nother hour worth of scriptures I'm gonna give in class. So we're gonna have a part 3, right? We're gonna have a part 3 to having strength in the truth. We're gonna have a part 3. All right. Next week, I believe, is no, it's not. It might be. Is it general? No, next week, y'all. Next week will be part 3. Having strength in the truth. All right. You know what I mean? Having strength in the truth will be next week. And with that being said, man, I'm gonna say the water to all of y'all. Listen, y'all. Passover coming up, April 1st, Raleigh, North Carolina. Everybody pay your Passover fee. That's very important, man. To pay that Passover fee. You can book your hotel. Book your hotel. Get that room, man. You understand? We got like about 7 hotels that we can get rooms from. Book your hotel room, man. Let's get it in, man. You understand? And I see down at the Passover. A lot of brothers and sisters I ain't seen. We gonna see each other at that Passover. We gonna get it in. We got a whole slew of events that's gonna be we gonna have for y'all. For the lamb slaughter, a garment display, the Black Wall Street, the Black Plantation. Listen, that slave plantation we going to was the biggest plantation in the South. You understand me? Was the biggest plantation in the South. The all-black party, the Children's Carnival, can't forget about Gentleman Highness class, and the big one is the Passover. Right. Why we even down there? It's because of the Passover. It's going to be done by Commander General YAHANNA. He's going to conduct the Passover. Then we got the Feast of Unleavened Bread. You understand? The Feast of Unleavened Bread. So listen, y'all, we got a whole week's worth of things, you know what I mean, that we're going to be doing in the Passover, man. Let's get it on. Let's get down there. You understand? Lord, when I see all of you down there, also to pay your tithe, which is still important. You understand me? Pay your tithe is important. All right? One more thing. Y'all check out Commander General YAHANNA tonight on the grill. Check out General Hyman class tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, all right? And if any sister wants to volunteer to be a babysitter, right? During the time of the all-black party, contact Officer Yavadan out of Chicago, all right? If you may have an older teenager that you think is worthy that can do the job right, then let us know, and they can help babysit some of these kids so we can go party and get it on, all right? With that being said, shalom, Israel. Love you, brothers and sisters. Let's get it in, man. Next week, man. Next week, we're going to do part 3. Part 3, having strength of the truth, all right? All right, shalom, Israel. Hey, we go.
Warrior with the hands, that's what I'm all about. Hunger in my eyes, vengeance in my mouth. They don't want no altercation. Situation gon' get critical. It's best that you be easy. The end gon' be biblical. Look, flow like a river. It's something like a miracle. Royalty in my veins, loyalty in my ways. Pay back in every breath, plus revenge in my heart. The truth in every word.
bring light into the dark, and I ain't never lukewarm. Shit, I blazing in the season. Got plenty food for thought, just gotta watch who I'm feeding. And I've been walking with them angels, so I guess I got this pistol for no reason. Niggas barely breathing, criticizing all my achievements. Won't make me weak, nah, it won't make me slack off. These niggas baby fat soft, better bear witness or back off. I be ripping shit like sackcloth. Dumb dogs all barked out. Behind me say our cup full, no room for emotion, so I pour my heart out. This road hard, but I intend to stay. And if it ain't U.P.K, then they in the way. My niggas righteous, they real, they down to suffer. Flow so deep, they drown a motherfucker. He say he in the truth, oh yeah? Well, this the home. And I don't hate them brothers, I'm just too loyal to my own. Plus what they believe, hard for me to follow. No rank me, no head, and I ain't leaving this body to live and sleep in hollow. So when they ask I'm U.P.K, you tell them absolutely. And I ain't trimming my ways for nothing, gotta execute me. Cause I can never die with my tail tucked between my legs. Shit I be thinking, watching my daughters tucked in their bed. They so smart, and Alana, she's so beautiful, but they ain't like other babies, and they daddy far from usual. Now I'm missing cause I'm about my father's business. It ain't about this shit I used to do in that 98 Navy, the tan leather seats. See, without wisdom, this world make you weak. I found out that the truth was bitter, the lies are sweet. Tried everything, I guess me and YAHANNA had to meet. Now I make the blind see, and I make the dead speak. And teach both my little girls the day that they lie with a man, they better bring me bloody bed sheets. Chaos match the time, this Glock match my handpiece. And I ain't trying to take him out, but I will defend this house. Or take a check, 144 in that black trench on some hitman shit. Shit call me 47. Praying for Armageddon. Me and my soldiers dressed for the wedding. Fuck the fame. Ask why, tell them I'm loyal to the king. Until the righteous reign, Lord to the king. I walk that straight lane to break the chain.